Hey, welcome back. I'm CJ with Intelligent Canine, and what I want to show you in this video is the Buddy Bowl. The Buddy Bowl is a spill-proof bowl made by Great American Spill-Proof Products, and I've got two here. They're both used, and so we cleaned them up a little bit for you today so we could show you, but these are used. I've had this one for about a year, and I've had this one since the summer of 2012, so it's held up greatly over the years. They're not chew-proof, but they are very helpful for what we do here, especially when transporting dogs. So let me show you this. It comes in 3 pieces here. And so I'm going to put this one together, and then I'm going to show you on the red one what the pieces do while this one's filling up with water, because we have a one-way valve here and it takes a minute to fill up. So we basically put this funnel piece in to the base, and then we have the lid. We put the lid on, make sure it snaps all the way around. This is the tab to open it, and then we're going to fill this with water, and I'm going to show you why it takes a minute to equalize. All right, so while this one's filling up, we'll take a look at the red one. This one does have some wear and tear, but I've had it for quite a while. So basically what we have is the base, we have the funnel piece, and I'm not sure if that's the proper term, and we have this valve. And this is a one-way valve with a little ball in it and a tiny hole for air to equalize. We also have a fill line. And the fill line here is the line that you want to fill it up to if you want to maintain the integrity of it being spill-proof. Anything above that line, you can have more water spill out if the bowl is tipped. So basically when we put this together, we put the water in here, and the water will go through the bottom and begin to fill up the base, and the pressure between the two will equalize as the air passes through the valve here. When we take and put the lid on, that's what's going to make it spill-proof when we tip it up, because when you fill it to this line, the amount of water that's in the bowl will catch inside this lip that kind of curves downward. So you have this area here where the water will actually sit, and as long as you don't go above that line, then the water shouldn't go above this lip when it's upside down. So we'll come back over here to the bowl that we have put water in. Let's take a look at the side. So you can see that the water is here, and we have our fill line right down inside here, and you got the ring. The water is filled up to exactly that line. Now, when I take this bowl and begin to tip it, you'll see that the water actually stays within that top lip. And that's what allows it to be more spill-proof. The water in the base is held in place by the center funnel-looking piece. The water in the base is held in place by this piece, and then the valve actually closes when it's upside down. And that allows it to stay spill-proof. Now, these are not perfect, but it does help tremendously, because when we're riding in our vehicle, and you're driving and tapping the brakes and the accelerator, and the water sloshes like that, the water won't necessarily splash out too much. Now you can, so this one has water in it, and when the water splashes, it hits this curved lip and directs the water back down, so it doesn't really splash out. However, if it is rough enough, you can make water splash out the center if you can pop it about the center, but that's not as likely when you're just sloshing the bowl around. So this bowl is really good for when we drive, when we flip it upside down. If the dog knocks it over, that's good. If it tends to stay on its side, you do get a little leakage here. It's not perfect, but it does greatly reduce the mess that's made. The main thing here for well-behaved dogs and dogs that don't play with their bowls, the main thing here is that we can drive around and keep water with the dog and not have to worry about making a mess. I'm not sure all the sizes that are actually available out there, but they also do come in different colors. There are knockoff bowls out there. You want to make sure that you do get one that is made of food-grade plastic, and the original Buddy Bowl is made with food-grade plastic. And you can get this from Great American Spill-Proof Products. This is not a sponsored video. This is simply a video that I wanted to show you because we get asked quite a bit. How do we transport dogs in vehicles? How do we handle behavior? What about the water? Do we have to deal with dogs making messes? And the answer to that last question is yes, we do deal with dogs making somewhat of a mess, but it can be greatly reduced when we have a bowl that we can drive and we don't have to worry too much about a giant mess. So this isn't necessarily going to work for every dog. If you have a dog that's not going to chew on their plastic or play with their bowl too much, this could be a really great solution for when you're driving. But we like them so much that I have a couple. I've got one when I drive and I also have one in the house. For some dogs, when they drink, this extra lip can prevent a lot of splashing. However, depending on the dog, the size of their snout, and a few other things, we do sometimes see every lick water splashing out, but that would happen anyway. But for those of you that have been asking me and have been wondering what these are all about, that's what this video is for, so you can see what I'm talking about when I refer to the spill-proof bowls. Anyway, that's it for today's video on the Buddy Bowl. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Drink. Is that good, buddy?